All right, I'm in a good mood tonight. This is the last video I'm ever going to make with a guy in the White House who hates the America I grew up in. I absolutely love the America I grew up in, and that guy hates it, and he's gone. So it's a good night. Good night. Thanks to everyone who attended the webinar. We had fun tonight. Let me go right into the watch list. And I've stayed sober, by the way. Tomorrow night's probably a different thing. All right, so the SPY still in this range, just chopping, red day to day, but it's still just in that range. So no drastic moves one way or the other. Just means we build a watch list and we go study it as the day unfolds tomorrow, right? So CATB, really nice spike today. And I'll show you something that happened interesting on an intraday basis. This did what a lot of these gappers do, right? It ripped and then tailed off all day. Actually takes out the low of the day, but then in the afternoon, volume came back in, which makes this a little bit interesting to me for tomorrow. So I'm going to watch for a red to green or something like that in that one tomorrow. Fairly low float stock, certainly worth having on watch. MCUR, nice pop today too on extra volume. Another kind of low float stock. Definitely want to watch that one. APRI. I like this one. You had the big breakout, and then you had a quiet inside day, much lower volume. That one might give us a third day play, so it's worth watching tomorrow. TBIO. This thing had the gap up and then another gap up and has been tailing off ever since. Volume's coming down though. This is actually hit the 8-day. I don't like trading stocks under $1, but you know what? It's worth having on watch. It might bounce tomorrow. I had it on watch for today. Gave no setup, so I didn't trade it. BIOC, another one. Huge move and it's been tailing off ever since. Just going to keep an eye on it for a possible bounce. I had it on watch for today. No trades in it. XGTI. Oh, okay. If you zoom in, this had a pretty nice move from here to here, and now you're a few days lower, pretty orderly. Again, I had this one on watch for today. It gave no setup, so it goes back on watch tomorrow. That's how I start every watch list, is I look at what I was watching last night and see if they're kind of still valid to watch for another day. So that's why some of these are on the list day after day, and they might be on a list for a whole week and never get traded by me. Weight Watchers had this WTW, had this huge move all the way round trip, then another huge move with a lower high. Pretty low volume on this 2-day pullback. This one might be ready to turn back up. It's definitely had some big moves over the last few weeks. So goes on watch. OREX is still flagging. We had a nice trade in it yesterday. No trades in it today. It was just on watch and didn't do anything. So it goes back on the list. ETRM. This one, you know, it had that crazy move from $2 to over 30, all the way back down to like 6. Today was an inside day, inside of yesterday's range. It's worth watching. It just made such crazy moves. I don't really have any kind of clean setup on it. There it is on 15-minute candles. Let's go to 5s. You know what? It stayed all day inside of its opening 15, 20-minute range. This was the opening candle. So there's the opening. From here to here is the opening 20-minute range, and just stayed inside of that all day. Maybe up over 640 tomorrow. It could make a run through today's high. That's maybe one way to look at it. I'll have to wait and see how it trades. NFEC. Got a pretty nice pop today and closed, you know, well off its highs, but well above its open too. So maybe a red to green in that one tomorrow. And then lastly, DELT, another low floater with a huge move, closing off its highs, but well above its lows. Maybe a red to green in that one too. We will also put together a watch list in the morning of potential gappers. Today I had GLBS as a potential gapper and got long. GLBS, just an example of what I look for in a morning gap play. I got long. This one sold off initially, and as it came back up, my idea was a long right in this area here. I ended up getting filled. I had a little slippage because it happened so bad. I think I filled up here in the 770s. It didn't matter because the thing just took off. And I made, I don't know, in 5, 10, 50, whatever time period, I made like 1,300, almost 1,300 bucks, 1,200 and something. Traded it again, which put me over 1,300 on the name later in the day. But that's, you know, whenever that happens, guess what? I could literally take the rest of the day off. I did 4 hours on the treadmill today while watching my screens and typed out in the chat room everything that I saw that might be relevant. But I usually lock in my gains. If I lock in my gains, I try not to give any of that back. So the mornings are everything for me. And trading, you know, 1 or 2 hours in the morning is also allows you, if you're not running a chat room, right, and you get your daily goal in the first hour or so, allows you to have what we call a life after that for the rest of the day too. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.